obia da na nyonko yesu ensuwa ne yirasio obia woni dwuma wodidi bo a oman wokwana ni kosi na fro wa yuku ni chechere ne ma obia na ni koso ni ja obretu ni kukodu fo eja wo mo enku ni maba agurana na yiri kwa ba akasa no makasa french obia na no awobo ajo asana na ho febia woni bono so awira cheche wokwana ne ba ne no sene ni ba ejo no bi no nta bi eja wo mo anamidi asem asachiri na no pene wa asem eja wo mo asomdwe aba wodman kuma ba de ehye yense
Ben FM Maakye dwumadie na yesinko no pe a ye de ebremo ekote brofo George Dakone mantie no omuti form sana mekai me oluma bi apakiri na omu transfer sana omu dada omu ho a non so pa usima aduasa me no yebekọ Alibaba dan kambare hona da obonkrata mpense mu no ye de abremo Kessben Maakye dwumadie na muguso ya mutie no anope honorable Emmanuel Mafo member of parliament Oforikrom na Nana Fori uso PPP national chairman na ibesi nkonwa e Kessben FM Kessben television so na ya dwentwen Ghana nsensem ho na anza ne yebekọ no there was a major issue bia na mebisa ali ho asem. And it's March ending 2022. And NCA Communication Ministry. Ediaba say, wa Ghana card, or SIM card, unregister, no. And ya dia betime use bio. Tuntimi fanye call bia, untimi fan browse, untimi fanye share. Now registration also are air cost with respect to say ye SIM card registration and the air kasa them. I just got the Ghana card and the koye. Ghana card no so omo ye no ebi mu de omo ye omo ankoje afa na ebi no eje omo de ebi no so de omo ye no ayira ebi de omo nsakura nka bi okro omo anya bi kura nti enwa akohia se o se yenya Ghana card no na ye call ye SIM card registration no akwa problem kaka se wo hwe enro ye kwa pro nkran ha Central for Kumase and other regions NIA force omo centers 300 across the country. But we go baby and any power person, any person, any power person. A creative for no omuye NIA workers, NIA National Education Authority workers. MZD be a nipa 15-20. Now omuye and maybe Sagani because of system I be go through with Ghana passport certificate and sana yet me de ama no and no na a delay. Maybe Zakwasi be no pay you. Period the ama. Say March ending and a SIM card registration and cost no governor say nipa bebre nya card no a I'm told to say NIA person money ne communication ministry no kasa na nko mo extend a inu kakra but they say your covid no share dan koi now ko hwe nipa aba peso e wo centers ahodo ye je card ye de no a e ade ha adwenti professor Tefa one o men no me ti bi ho ambatimi aye centers ni bi aka ho. I'm told to say more across the capital be more, but I also cry no there's a lot of concerns and it's say this street to be our communities be 200, 300, 400. Now omunyina to assembly ho no ma ba ye. And also so ba ho alai any identity no be susu enka aside the street no somebody me move to communities ni bi and now many machines na set up all centers no so a na nka boa. Some machines no dey mo wa no dey a this no now say ye dey be kan Ali akwa baby o
ye nua bra
yes we go do bonka tan so ba ma nti o kakra on this Ghana for yasem ehia obia mbeso obelusu ne SIM card Ghana card nso bebre anya bi ma nti o kakra
kwabna sisi ya omam ya we se eno na omode be bibia no enya afei na National Education Authority for ebe brofo yeso Papa is at you right.
Professor
Atif Dauroma, Mr. Mekami, Ghana for name. Na Master catch say. Sabria Ghana Penifamia ya we say, the only card ye be recognize oh ya no munchumuno. Mo money yan can say,
Electoral Commission so cry the abase and the only but of find another dispatch front page
find out
share dispatch na me
dispatch
front page na boss na me daily dispatch was say
Ghana card will be the only and now social media
okay
the only na be ja tum ne dey meaning say
the letter commission so say 2024 by beto no say you be registration na
the only citizenship card
obenya voters ID card ya to aba na e wo say o de Ghana card and no the only a year
enti na me kan se me Ghana card na ni kwa say ehun ye na sabre na wo so ma omo personal ne dawson na mpo omo de rewura offices enya afi na ye be pachew ni akwaji Ghana card
kwame say processes no so I will say a file of fingerprint
enti am che say bra akrofa so no ade no ebeboa ama they say vice president me ehun say digitalization dey improve ye ne na ebetena it is say Ghana card e ba be composed by force ne dey enkoba se ye kosala na eno no omo ye ama ye no ebetena ye kon so na abote na mabre na mikodi di da bi omo na so omo sey me ebeye eto omo ma anya available the doorsteps your offices obi say oye judge oye lawyer sabio oye yi say trainee oye bank what baby awo no wontimi sore yamfa ntata yamfa nto awo mo because ade na ba be compose say nei ye be mo ID card ma akoto aba say so Ghana card na edi hu adan say oye Ghana ni eti akoba by force ana de message professor Tifu na daworoma me say pressure be wo so omo starting ntem and stretching kwa ko say omo abekwa kwotena ba bi ni omo hu say obi ama ana fo na nya awie omfa we metan ekon so mom anya access we mra yin so se be obi abenyi na ono so adisari o man na anamuntu bia
enti ye be call NIA senso electoral commission ba bia enya mpanifo na be bi se omo ensem kakra kwa me president akwantu onsem Emma Bonten anan ne kokko mu nsem ebinum se Ghana sika na odeko ebinum se taxpayers money and I dey finance the trips ye president oko se president betu kwan a elu prede ne call so Ohio say o mine deal ye the edifuo nyina no taxpayers money so president is accountable to Ghanaians and say all ye bia no o say benefo atwa de ho hia no Ghana fo ne koso even to say Brian Champon so say or first gentleman of the land His Excellency the President and the issues ni bi ho na efa ne ho a o say eye kokoamu nsem kakra say bia oti plane mu no bia onumusio be a president call no say nti ono na advice member of parliament for Abetifi Brechampo has emphasized the need for President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's foreign travels to be kept highly confidential.
The president has nothing to hide from his employers.
Okay.
He has nothing to hide from his employers. Yeah, ni yamu na juma awoye. Ye de adwuma na ahye president sa ye de ni kukuo masem ya ye nya akonya na ye ko ho no anka ye but entimi masa entini de yetumi nyina de ama no se vested in him eti president kata so hie yi o tu kwan akoba bia akopɛ sika bre ya bebo ye ho ban a fa enough ye pɛ how many days no kodi on kan kyerɛ ye o kɔ no a wo ba no e ho ka te sɛn o se entimi ne papa Brian Champon nya adwen democracy na won bibia won mu a ayekukuo basem o te dem chi ase se bibi ba ekukuom o mampani ko ha se we de enya for public consumption de kata so e ho na ma adwumbone bankrofo bitim se papa e de no wo ye anti yen ya na adwuma ye wo de ise yen eno me mpese meka asem we efiri ma no abase ko farmer so a ye pam president nyina o sa ne ma no
Champon say former president current president to say mampani a wotwam mampani otiso nyina no o makontuo mu nsam ne niema bi o ho a ye kra no kokram kakra because national security matter
fine ye wade bi we national security asem oh but say wo ko baby na kontuo mu nsam o sika de abra ne de o so oboy amane ene de odisi abra enye yi national security for na mo say o mo de niema nyina gugu abonte nada national security for yam ye ko hie o mo sporty
say be a hot
for intelligence
sometimes yes good say omuro any pem I mean sometimes market crabs so mo na omo pick information na omo so e dey omo djuma and the sounds and same way any pieka ho no e na ya be hwe na edika na ya hwe na yakaka e ho nsam kakra kwame yanko paper no so e na
daily guide awo amane wa ha agagefo no akasa na omo kire se de ye imu bi ye si attack omo wo social media no ano edin pa na on papa yi papa no dey say
Clemens Ohonya
gas am na say o man emit adopem ti say na boso man pani ama ne car si ye beboa ama na dwuma wakọ aba ntem no nti amanfo say car no ye entize jeje so say ya o mo de papa opuni ne say du agongo betum eti o mo ba bonti no be kasa ase ni ya me no mo ya because o mo yes they enjoy immunity. Judges enjoy immunity.
Judges omun tanka so. It is out to say kasape na chasa semoba.
Our baby na no obebu aten no. The man for bebu aten kawasem. Eti omo de abetu just say mbesere yesusu enso pa wo mo social media na nya no kreda. Say o mampani e ma judges sika aika ama na adwuma na
yentie omo kakra. Enra bra na omo kasa na yenhwe se yentie omo centrefo ehyiemu no kakra. Na
judges. Nobody is saying that. We are human. We are fallible. You make mistakes. But to go out and deliberately orchestrate falsehood and malice against that, it is not seen as a deliberate attempt that judges. Nobody is saying that. We are human. We are fallible. You make mistakes. But to go out and deliberately orchestrate falsehood and malice against that, it is not seen as a deliberate act to cause disaffection to Justice Onyenuga in particular, to His Lordship the Chief Justice, and to the judiciary in general. And we take great exception. We see it also as an attempt to scandalize the judiciary, and we take great exception. It is for this reason that we have decided that ordinarily we don't react to social media and what is reported in the media. But on this occasion, we have found it necessary to come out to meet you to put these facts. These are straight facts. You can find out from the Judicial Secretary, from the Transport Division of the Judiciary. It's available. The records are there for you to have. So that nobody goes around spreading rumor, analyzing judges and the judiciary. And we think that if there is some information that the judiciary has a communications department, we should contact the communication department for any information. If we think that it's the public interest that information should come out. So that is the purpose for us meeting you this morning. We thank you.
Okay, and yamra nimfo no and moti se omo kan sam no yebeja so eno de ja koye mransam many hu sansam ti no yebeja kwame yenkwa da headlines
Danko Institute ena wo mo ka se emabunu emom nsema na Danko Kufuado aban ne pa na budget e bayi sika aban no abodin ato ho any jobs ahodo obe create ama emabunu edi adanse pefe se Danko Kufuado na ban na ni edi emabunu chipa nti emabunu nya areshimu ewo papa ko si indium so na wakoje abasobo aba no
court case
yesiu no na omusiu no nya menchade menua se yesi yesan ho a ase de asem to so na unya adaje na wa me duturo so ase na mu ne yesan ho san a ya na ne gisempa ti anim se ne special aid abafidiem ha ya obe church nsim ti me se adaje e wo kura
ne national chairman beba bebisa no PPP national chairman
abrante okodi ne mpra bi ewu voter region
fiabe
yesi edi ba miense no de na wiase ni fie wura enni se wode Augustine abandisofo enim no efren Augustine ena omo ne omo ye adwuma so efren no Emmanuel ena efia watimu ankasa so omo fren Frank efia watimu de bra Frank ase na mokai omo se da bi a praise for Augustine
do say Augustine Emmanuel Frank
mo as madam for ni bro for di ye fren ke Paul aya sa agora ti one day na teacher ni ba no so no say na wo so agora ya tru register wo so de say wo say the Maakye Paul no say ade echi won fa ne papa mra ti ni papa ba no say ono no wan ko school John de no say ne ba no koba unim ni ntia ne ba na fa Maakye ne Paul e de abomu sa Maakye Paul di wo de Emmanuel Frank Augustine e hon se me da ha ne kwane o fa so a odi oba na wu wode ne pass ne bi chef fridge ma e di compose ye a omo adi echi omo penachi ne nyina
sia di for say omo ko enwi bi woni dem ho
e di enwi
tinwi na
enwi ba ntimi hu se tinwi ana moto
omo ntimi hu se ebia ode koye nyankama de bi enti na bia otwa nwi no oku oba no na odi nwi no adwane ko edini nyina is subject to investigation
Mr. Omuhu no ya twa ntinwi baabi de ko
omo se twa omo hu nwi o dem ho ai chesa se tinwi o se nwi be omo twetwa go ho ti bia na wa fa nwi ni be de ko the police focus o omo hwe no na ya the picture na so Kessben television Facebook ko Kessben TV Facebook wo be hu se crash no oda ho na bia wo hia ne baabi a wabo anya no fi se de wa ye ne nyambrasem se obekum ni pa se fridge na I mean
Dama minister so abesra o my Ghana o de ho amane baba haja fati na ekasa no
okay
wo se wono no nani suade hu se obe fight galamsey yes no mun famra kwa so to galamsey no it in western north any western region ankasa nkrofo bi any centrofo aheda kan bom no mugu ne ho fi enti no ye press conference na mse na brofo ni modu nti o ma ya branch akire bi na address press
okay
o de ho amane ba no se media house bi e kan na sem bia no na sem nya no kore wa ma boten amekire mu a wotu ho no mu ana ba yo de nkrofo ko ye
brofo do na se nka aje akokotwi na ze okotwi no
kasa wo ha obetimi aka ma wo ho atowa sabi o nkotwe mfa wo bo enu ya ye breaking news crowd ha ma ye ne police commander wo mpotamo atwehwe nkomo se konfuo bi ekoto tazin droba bitu a wakunu ya na enya boapayo yesi wosi waye nobaye ewo ni fichi baby backyard garden as the name suggests is normally located at the backyard and ya kwa mukoni ntuzu akote na obekọ bia na mponchi ni nwan ewe eno ye na adwo ba akote wo mo na se tuo na ekura no na wonni mu osede ni a police fo bi sa na osi okote moa no a wanya moa no eno ye na so okofi na okofie no okogina ma bi si wo butue ni mu tie tue ni mu buo no a o ena tazin droba bi so gina ne ka ho a wo pa agogoso yan se obutue no ma gini se ma pan abrante ne bo straight menua dishkra wanka omde ko hospital a we free ya anti police commander ka che say wo mede ni ko gina se ne mo di na bia no watumi achiro na akoye manslota se de be ya ne ho enkokyere no daily guide e ho amane bo abeto
ma many honorable Peter Tobo member of parliament former secretary to IGP eni nkomo ka kwa many e bo nkomo bi afa mampeni na kontio ensem ho mampeni dada ne mampeni nyina no honorable Bright Champo say e say emano ye ne friend confidential enye kokwamu ana top secret enye kokwamu sakra. Honorable member of parliament honorable Mpacho, good morning.
Mpacho wani
honorable Mpacho, Kessben television, Kessben FM. Honorable Peter Tobo, good morning.
Good morning. The host here wani Mpacho
we Akuoko Kwarteng ene tenemi
Akuoko Kwarteng Mpacho mbomwe
honorable ye ho ye na nso e
nyamna dom numpa boy gusuka krakra
honorable ye din komo bi wa ha na e wo se wa ye bamboni ye bambo adwuma to a top level na an outside member of parliament here issue ba amra se bedwemi ye bisa o kakra wonu wa betifi honorable Brian Champo and odin susuye ba se sansa honorable kujeta black card betu dafa president Akuoko ho I do baby now say national security minister ba parliament no be no a bi kura ka chire be si na onya mae no ono de osusu se otufo senka yanya ne kokwa musam e fa ye mampani dada ne ye mampani hu nyina ebi nso fi so eye oman no ne de adwuma ahye mampani nsa nti okwa yen sika na ye de to sabi ma o ye nyina fu onom ne expenditure bia no estate ni betua nti ehu a enya hwe honorable issue saying na wo as security officer obeka no
me pa chome dase ma me fa kwanye na me ya chief nyina nti agana ko nyina ba be obi ase nyamna nkasa ya ombo ye ho ban na ye man no the way anyame si born na efe bibia hyehyem adwen kaka a ye de ma oma ya tumpo na ye nye bie na egusu ibrei wini abrana champion madam papa me ti asem no in fact misreye na me ka say ebia obi na ote ho kire no na de ne PS me nim say media pokra na interview na okwa cancer because ade ba ko a me suro ema oma Ghana ne say ye be fa national security oyabo na akata nema so ebasa MYN bro from you can say if national security becomes a tool to be used to cover the purpose of accountability, the nation has no future. So national security, the national security, accountability, so the nation has no future. Me pacho obi and me ko bisa president call France no okoye den. President call France no meeting ben of course then cause omo kwa ni omeye bia omo ba ni e fata Ghana for na omde maye. There are several things that Ben the president or Ben land the time Ben there are some security issues and pan problem here. But Mr. Seka Ghana for to boy kakra krane dia go adaka mu se Ghana mu famba Ghana tumpon. Now the south bomu adia ko full plane akona bisa sem pacho plane ticket now o to ya ko abroach ba na say. Also a top secret. Oh, me pacho plane now chata ya o de call ya ba. Na say na di wati. Ghana Seka say no you see. O say a top secret. Me ba embe secret ba bia. Mr. America. President ni kwan to say secret a woman no enya Seka sem. Secret a woman and Timenya Ghana Seka or use their fruit and also and secret to cry and cry. So Nyoko kind of watch it. But from my background, say Bassa Ghana Seka or the charter plane a connect because the sign of the charter plane. I won't minka, Mr. America and secret. Because a top secret crampo. It is not even qualified to be a secret. Let's talk about being a top secret.
Honorable Pacho, Unia Collins Mankwa, former vice chairman, the Defense Committee of Parliament, our line. Na me person obejina suna oh too bad. Them say Honorable Pacho what menga. Oh, I'm saying listen ya besa the number bio. I'm saying you Honorable Collins Mankwa. Honorable, good morning.
Good morning, Honorable.
Yes. Honorable Collins also Mankwa, new member of Parliament, Wow West, Honorable Peter Tobu, Edin Komo, Edia Fa, near Brane Champon, Edia to Jaffa Mampenia continue. Officer, a Mampenia or Tesson Mampeni that day now continue. And can classify as top secret, and then can Yakuku, dear. No Peter Tobu din Komono, or see, oh, Sir Mampeni, Aquaquia, Dane, Sanya, Mania Mano, dear, Kukum, then take it out the coyer, and Sabi Buone, play Nabi or Kofako and dear. Taxpayers' money, Ghana phone 20 Casania Kukum dear, on a brand champ on Yadri. Also, to say.
Oh, me that's it. Sir Peter Casa and Humber Makaka. It's say we're in this country. And someone never on my penny, I went and baby call Professor John Ibnsata Mills. Never quentin some ya.
I will call us about Honorable Tobu Abanti, original line so Tionti, Honorable Tobu, but Honorable Collins also Mankwa, our line is
Honorable Collins, Pacho Michao,
I am a contribution to Bacho Thierry and Matthew. Yes, Honorable Collins also Mankwa to us.
Yo, Honorable. The maker is Yina Yajitum say my opinion is an embodiment of the country. Na ne kita hundie biwa. Ye yankasa o mine and I was say yetimi a protecting. Na yakasa ye protecting na non chair to we are going away with the issue of accountability. Asemo amenia brachampo kanyen. Eye mwanwa se hinia to bune okuja to mopse omo to sti asemo. Asemo okanyen no has nothing to do with accountability say oma panyini tu kwan ya ni sikatem no ni kwan se ka ho asem. Nemum se be ye de ya betwe ano abia so. Na oyama panyini wo koha. Na and so can say the okay be a abefo nam abefo so internet obi e hwe ne e koso e basa na ye expose o man panyin to high risk ye gitum say am I debris am panyin for have been attacked as a result of one more contusem e bi kra no ye assassinate won am gitum say me nua Peter ya aware of what I'm saying enti say nsusu ye ba say no correct. We need to classify president travels as top secret. That is the way to go. Because the bar said be bamboo more. Your idea friend confidentiality. Your secret and your top secret. Yes, you say you classify as top secret. And no boy ama say be aban no do da no no ne ho ndampan na edi dignity mudie sonko so sa beba
honorable Collins Osamankwa, honorable Peter Tobu Sirese. Yantin kase mampani play na de koye sikasa na de tofu ana sikasa na de han ye ana sa ne ma no yentimi classify na stop secret na mbom se bia okoye den nom ne ade no eno de ebetumi akase we no ye secret ntin ka yen classify no ayi se we no oman no betumi abisa but part bi wa ntimi misa wo ne sai ana ne nyina yen fa no se ne nyina top secret.
No, what we are testing is to say advanced democracies, no. So over budget, man penny bia so ye say presidency and now say White House. Normally, hello.
Yeah, I'm bato you.
Pacho you. Normally, no dear, ye say you just can't to be budget ya ye 2022 budget, no. Or my penny account you on you just be $10 million. Normally, sana. A mine be minimum almost Australia and US and other countries. Enti ebaba beto dwa se sika we na yetwa e dia to amoma panyini na kobedie ne saniema no na emom se ye be ka se yemfa breakdown yemfa details mra ba ko bi otu bia no e sen na no me je se eno de se bi ehunhia because ukode sana na you are being too personal about omampanyini akobedie. Then you are exposing the presidency and so the president to high risk in terms of attack. I said no, sana ye extreme.
Okay.
If they are not say yempese sebi.
Honorable, the Akofa Yabano, Honorable Kujato Black question of Bissau Parliament. Okanda National Security Minister Koho, and also Kuyano, and issues no be a efa high plane ofiha okoha ne boy send and there no and no move so clan national security and on Peter Tobu who say we no national security issue we being accountable to them.
No. That's what I'm saying. Is man panyini e akwantum na ye say be wonem wie mu a be nuafo because nyankopon amfafie na wanjina wachi a wonem wie mu a bibisia wa ho ye kra say be wofunu kra ye hu no na yetimi de asio nti ye nyina ye nim the risk involved no man panyini e ya nhihye na otukwan na kwa ba say yetimi so man panyini to extend say we mushen na otimu no kra no ye pese ye hu no akonwa wote so wasori akwa. You see the moment that open start is all face ade no na o moment panyin ho adampan.
Okay. Ma me say honorable Peter Tobu so na me hwe. Oh, okay. Honorable every line is okay. Honorable Collins Osamankwa, a former member of parliament for the people of Menchia North, or a former vice chairman at the Defense Committee of Parliament and Motin in Kano. I want on swap Sima Edunum Kron, Yako Edrasona, Yakoje and Kratwa Basia Ba, Alibaba ha, Ebesa Bobo and Samuel Soba Kumi Nubi, na Yade Mamu. And Yamasi Honorable Peter Tobu line is what now Yenti Honorable so Kakra.
And subscribe at 60.
Okay. Honorable Peter Tobu. And then and a babon come okay. I'm so honorable line we said that to Mammy say okay and said that to Mutino. Yana and a babon come kakra. Okay. No Peter Tobu, you don't know bonko. But you be a question on pay. Sir, so I dream you say, you to me, Edward Drincher, about what about 055 0596929 0550 567 929. Na on swatch the watering. I'm a penny come to your homes and some visit national issue or say a kahon some. And I say, and I sit here. You was also Ghana has battling with an infrastructure deficit since inception. And the president must be accountable to the people because it's our money. Okay. Mami say, Honorable Tobua, na Tinka. Honorable Tobu Batakwaba.
Yanya.
Honorable, unfortunately, I'm still line drop away. Fate.
Drop here, machine, I mean, I call it sky and from.
And the now you are calling say, can you tia? And it's on the office, Mampenia. Of course, Mampenia contu, Mampenia contu. And tea, see the barber, the Jasano, dear. Na asa na ye putu Mampeni to risk. As a yaya masabi, bedu baby no, na bikro na makontu ma bikra betimi ato Mampeni, and a home and some Ejibato Mamintio, so a conclusion.
I have meetings answer my message, but Massa, I did be why Yanka saying yet. Mampeni, the security away and some Ghanaians. Mampeni Bimbo, a idea be a here yara. But Mr. Meka, say Mampeni the Ghana Sikabe fruit lena ko ye bisa them pajo plane ticket no Mampeni or for and a century. The pajo fruit lena he found or cotton ya asem. Yajo one at none in ya asem. Orlando and Okoda Hotel by Yasem. Our Basika was spending the Ghana Posicana, the born who buy or the Cobain. The Ghana Bob becomes the Macapeni, trip your coy, send or Sunday, or see me spend $3 million. Hey, where did you? Oh, not in Zambia, but me buy a crap Paswaba home. But Secana, say, and I think that there was a counter motion filed in Parliament. Say, young Kwasha, say, he not President of Mahama trip now, coy, anybody in Umbrella, Master. If it's a matter of principle, it should be accountable to the people of Ghana in terms of letting them know. So, and the president did to quiet. Let them know. This had nothing to do with confidentiality. It has nothing to do with secret. It has nothing to do with top secret.
Now you're
the amount of money that the president spent in flying becomes the top secret. Just says Ghana who said spending $3 million and or the cover not just I don't know about effective president security. And that's the analysis.
Okay. I don't want to know my address and car. I'm more the motion by some unconscious same free former president for the Sumrano. Now no my address. I'm not talking to me.
Hello, Mina.
Yeah, now maybe Sasa also be the motion by parliament to say and Ghana shall say the American shall say on Penyaku Fadon Quansona, Ganko shall say our former president and so more called that Danny the Enomeka home. And also now no my address.
As a matter of principle, let's be fair. Say you be say or mommy two kwan by sign or you see in terms of plain fair. No, be say and then President John Mama then so I me kwaso. Yeah, say yeah, but yeah, obi no obi the question by answer this. Say yeah answer when we not obi the question about President John Mama then yanko pambra. Omukra no about the record is there, they can even bring it. And this is one of the bebo. Government in power can bring near Omampeni, Mama spend the year. Time to Kwanina. No, but the president, whatever statement they want to make, they can make it. But to be, say Ghana for business and the president want to be Bekra, Sempa, or you say, Sempa, no, you say. You who say, also. It is very important. It has nothing to do with even confidentiality to talk about it being secret. It is supposed to be a top secret. Hey, the top secret, but presidential top secret. Ghana, why you say proof later? Why not say top secret?
Okay.
And about the security of the president and Casapadia, you're describing the thing.
All right.
Top most secret, and I better.
Okay. I know, maybe we in chat. And I had to say, Rasaba Jamun said that Nancy Sabia on this. Say, Mampeni to Quaya, a home she any idea. And it's our debate, Yasha, by Yamfa, we make a home, Yamfa, that Mecca home, and Yampeni and Sabi or Tissing Quan, a bit Mampeni, Yampeni of a bit chatwini. Yakwe and Yampeni, Mampeni, Bako. Also say, and your dame Rasaba Jam, moment me at trans round table, not my and she say be on this, because I had to mom to say in politics in the Bamusaya and said there are solutions to the problem.
It's a very good question. If you say, we have oversight responsibility. So oversight, oversight, between two and it's like Murabia said anywhere, and I didn't Muratini back. So at least I'm very sure that with time, the Murabia clarify everything. The president can be held accountable for traveling around in the name of Ghana. But say Ghana Sika and the business Mipacho say NOUC because or charter flight. Obiso or commercial. Obiso I do no charter flight. Whatever it is, Ghana in the era of HIPIC, in the era of COVID here, are you close to HIPIC? Ghana you do see in terms of finances, a totally HIPIC country. So if you find a president who's flying with chartered flight, then business how much is involved? Mipacho will be crazy, they are channel. And yet on Tuesday, a top secret. And I'm about to me Tuesday, a top secret. Me about to come there. When we use national security to cover things, not yet the Danny top secret. In some people, that's fast here. Watching a binu now high.
I don't want to pay you that say any break. Thank you very much. I know Peter Tobo, a member of Parliament, Wild West, and Yenenu Kuji in Komono, and earlier on the Moti Honorable Collins also Manka, former member of Parliament, Edema Menshianov, on one so Nana Defense Committee of Parliament, no a deputy chair, and Mukoji and Komono. You try one basis bar. Near Akan Yabetwa. So, Doctor, okay, Mbacho Brana, your mom common to yes, Kwame,
Honorable Castle can say, you're better than your mampany chain crown, your master, and can hear. You're better than mampany chain crown to cross who here.
Okay,
and who here, man, and no cock, I
can't say who here, and no chess, mampany, panel, the open, I'll be catching.
Now, Mampany, I said, managers who know infection. You say, I want to try to
and I make a cemetery. It's a winner, I'm on 20, and I'm on 20 here, but everyone I have personal and private man.
The personal and private, no keeping personal and private. But Joe Koyama on my gun and a day. The different in the Fibamina, I will see you.
Sir, ultimately, some penny, sir, Elra for ye. One and net to chain, not to be commanded. And we or to chain, but who be here, bra, at Simba. Okay.
Actually, your company by any as an attached will be debated. You will say, why are some American, one at Nan and China and attached to Apa here? Walk over as what inside Yaba, you may be sending your turn and your call more shaking hands with them. And tell me, but I know you're private, and once some Baba bra, as in Biaba and the Kubis assassin.
Kwame saw my penny, so apart from so I am a penny, a dear Juma said, son, or on a personal life.
And not the Brian Coho.
Okay.
So on any area, I share the two more here.
Okay.
But our office no Koyajuma. Now I take it was so called Bruchiaco Pisicabrania. I will see you your Cosiano, Obedi Nado saying, or Koya or buy a Castan or boy, and when I did some of you who Mubu, and we couldn't defend your Mubu. And your company or Tiswasam yet, yeah, common penny or Tiswan and your Beba. It's in your beef and any correct and another one, or Mampania or Beba and any or Tisro. Okay. It's a win here. And now I have a company to swing 2 bottles, which will be Babano. Now can move up a yard. It's a win here.
Kwame Yaba, but twas so Mamma call Dr. Meebones to her, na young Kobo and Komo Kakra. Minia, Aquaba.
Yeah, go.
Now, maybe I find, yeah.
Yanko Pon, and Roma.
Yeah, I'm a Pem who has a doctor for so maybe I find. So, yeah.
Kessben Superfan. Yes, the Superfan. To be a Kessben Superfan, simply like, comment, and share our posts on any of our social media platforms. Facebook, Kessben TV, Twitter, Kessben Media, and Kessben Media on Instagram. And you can be walking away with a prize. Yeah! When you want that? Yes, we've got lots of prizes for you, the Superfan. Internet data bundles, ions, mobile phones, and other Kessben Media souvenirs. 10 lucky winners for every week. For more information, log on to our website www.kessbenonline.com or download Kessben Online app from the Play Store or the App Store. Kessben Superfan. Let's have fun.
Maybe so we in chat for national conference. Lawyer Kwame Adomapia, Ashanti Regional Acting Secretary. Agra, Anopai Kessben, Yamwachio. Lawyer, I thank you.
I thank you too, okay.
Yes. Agra, now, emponimu ya dear. Yo, Wadaroma, where Ghana and Combo, and Yedi Dibiana, Yaba, Mohokakra. Emmanuel Youngson, be a motive crew from no, a few raneba. Now, no, yani chairman, Eddie Nkomo Hano, chairman say, dine on one rent ye, Kendim de also Trebia, what ya, ba Utie, Emmanuel Youngson, or say, in fear no Misha Mono year in 2014, no, na a year, Monday party no Ninuia, Nancy Kwako Jana said, says a car 36,360 million. Yet say Sampai can say now no more the check of 50,000 comma and now no more 30,000 comma and if you run a band so say 36,000 Tikurano test committee and Kwamo Kwakotum and instance. But may clarity no kaka. A couple cent pan a modi omo and na motria.
The compartment that's met chief for and then I am passing on my na ya higher no almost contract in mum first 5 years it's chairman go then the second 5 years no
yɛtua ɛho ka. Unfortunately, media for no coil. Omo party no omo delay and not to be no delay. And now na media for no more komo. Now I think say media organano. Okay, media somewhere. Hoya BB or Hoya so or attacking media. But the little I know in journalism is you have to get your information from the right source. Say Obakona copy information. Most are you rudiments view try catch or say the 5 W's and 1 H. Information in the favor. Where did you get your information from? When did you get it? Who or whom did you get it from? Or who gave you the information? And how was it sourced? Sadly, way a basic. So compare information that you will be home. Now, Konako deal with those who are not the head. Now, you will be fed with wrong information.
No, I always see a very key point. Maybe Miss what was so. Assuming without admitting, say, Fabi, I knew journalist no more hono. I say be omo chiakra. Then so Miss Kakra. So, are you saying, say, almost wa omo ba ho set test for a meeting, Mudeka, and Tinkomo Babe Pam womono. Omo nye ura for. Is that what you're saying?
Okay. Say a country ras, and my career could be said, I can't mamu, I'm reading Kakra.
But I
Overdrew, I sound go from the so Bantamani idea. Most houses near Sihono. Only Mr. One Casadi to Mr. and you see a year, if you know.
Okay.
So I mean, I man's a old town. So I was always stretch your argument. That one said most of them know. Most of them. And you know, the idea is different from the way the animal may so na on a tiffy hobby. I just wanted to make sure I say,
but you tell her.
Over who say, only your family property, I will say your family head. And I say, beneficiaries are more director, maybe a mama or more on a cheap and so on.
Okay.
And it's only a mama or more on a chinico dealing. Now, more your heads, no. Now, your principal members or more, no, I'm on a year contract. Now, I'm on saying, now, say, journalist, Rashiko Presser. I think it is unethical.
Unethical person me who no say establish this key fact. So on the tenancy agreement, you know, some party we are call hono enye na money agreement with respect to Fino Hino. So I'm person establish it.
Absolutely. And you agreements. Agreement for them penny 4 unfortunately back on free.
Okay.
I'm an acatary. None of these three now journalists could say papa saying it here. And then we quickly rush to press.
Okay.
For their own set of agenda nobody can even talk. Because if they had dealt with these three people, I've gone back and said they banner, hey, we someone and
okay.
We your obligation towards the era. What was left and they outstanding can say if you have they were saying that let's sit down and make a top up because and to move like a Yamabo air cost.
Okay.
But as to the contract sum rent in the we paid it. And then the Akai SAB I mean if you're a trans you agree on what will be in be the increments for a year. They sought for more than what they would allowed.
Okay.
But we have to negotiate with them on the issue of increment, not on the issue of outstanding rent.
Lawyer Kwanyadumapia, acting Asante Regional Secretary Dema MPP, Eda Yeneno Edin Komo. Lawyer, where's a Brebra man Kamanium? Some Kase Musibi, Emma Modia Soko Bo from Ewa Squaho Baby. I could say Mugusuna Munya Intia, and I say one something.
Yegusua is about 20, almost 20 rooms. About 20 rooms, right? Last check I'm here.
Okay.
I was in front of Cadbury, who for Obio name Asuka. Ufri Asafo Eko Asokwa more no.
Okay, close to Garden City Radio specifically.
Yes. On your right side.
Okay.
Udra Akalonto. And you do lens akasi be flows because say no abosai.
Okay.
You see Adru say you be flow ground floor may start to say a call first floor.
Okay.
That's notwithstanding, no. It doesn't make it say what you be once and one. Until go say mirror if you rap was to say.
Okay.
Now most of my tenants, the most version is say.
Okay.
Let's not on that say. You know, journalism, the minimum they call too far.
Okay.
Because Adena, what you say.
Lawyer, the okay kind na uya chumadria kobe be misa kakra. Unu say a original contest with respect to chairmanship regional contest. Maybe some kakra. Unu say a chairmanship regional contest. No na ebia strategically no opponent for ni be achieve or more a yana.
Don't divert the conversation.
I'm not diverting.
You are diverting.
I'm asking a question.
Messi media ni once media no I know. Yen stress on media no media ni information from one source. It is ethical for him to cross-check the other side.
What the Matthew was saying, I may be say in as much as Nubia, who say one make
a wrong and answer me boy.
But your old statement, Mr. Matthew was saying. And I may be
my son as a son as
Mrs. San and says San as say. And I may did so okay the man who says Sam, but I'm did so be style question. Only say your original chairmanship contest, no, and strategically, almost per se, almost a pretty be a use sad not to be for political gain and everything.
I don't make us cross check and not prep on baby. I didn't make it. Name us a media new cross check media. Open media barrier, no. Now, you on there, you know. You know, from here. But the room was so now from we just want to bury quickly. If the media had done its work very well, and this question of Buzami Crank Emma, and the whole publication, maybe I can be different from the number from memoir, The issue is that the media did not do its work very well.
Okay.
So one source of information.
Okay.
And I have two people, tenancy, landlord or tenancy.
Okay.
Every tenancy, there's a landlord and tenant. And then the media in Ghana, none of the internet
Kessben, you're from Saturday, and I know so I leave chairman in the Kasana.
I am talking about those who went to press first.
Okay.
And
okay.
Those who went to press first, they disgrace themselves because there was who journalism who call the first ethical journalism.
Okay, maybe say we in chat for National Conference of the Party Beba Asante Mantemo. Oh yeah, regional acting secretary. My arrangement is saying preparations is saying MPP.
Oh, Yamiadum, constituency conferences regional and every. The Maranisha and say a bear Anthony Bear National this year near Opom. Na MPP, that course say a free 17th, 18th, 19th. Yen na be share mo Kumasi Sports Stadium. Na ya be boom konta actually your party for conference, the conference I am going to go. And you know, I feel na no near my course so the party yes as a party here to us. The be boom na contact your party for Kumasi Sports Stadium. Na and I'm say on minus 20 the share 3 days. 17th non-crop.
I said, you like a can't short. What Mamma College in his own, and then you are better. Well,
Kwame, young Kodra,
assorted limited for the same infanto, I will phone him. Say, one of the inquiry nearby. And you the man koda enya abosome enum ekro. Sankoda in the D. Senuanin. And you egua ebi eye cereals ebi eye jazz juices ahodo pii enuane ankwara de dia ebi o madwenem ene nkwada no me se enura me hwe brain science and mathematics quiz enura chi me say yes na me hwebo amponsimfo de me ama mata manage ho pa na me old me student ba ko ansa kwasi na so yes buamponsim school no enkwara na bemben pa yesi ye enkwara na ye wo mu a enuane no mu die ni nti omu remfi asam me pa cho wo na wadwene abrede a e ma ba adwen mmere hyase ma enuane bi ni obe shock na ni mate for so be lawyers and doctors and century for say titi hey and one so be mo assorted for one hero baby foods ni bi adie enuane no ahodo opi vitamins omega 3 6 7 4 and ye kaka ho nyina hyehyem preservative bia nso nim enti akoda natural aduane na odi a e bo na adwene ho ban pebi to obenya bi ato ewo patazin zogolin ewo kumasi adum ye kan say pz your number 0501 150 912 0501 150912 friends here na asort for enkomwa yo afei great gift for some infant to say yade krankro be na ha wo obi benya wa na fi yade ama me ne wan say yade kro no a odofo ya wutie mi mini wo yade me mese adaje mbobo ya so na me minim ne mahunu wo de bra ma me grace ho na adom achede tie borofo no grace gift adom achede na awurade de ama no etu wo de ha ama mienu bom no wo de count na yade ankwa be me na ye se ekura bekum krama ne to na pampam me pa cho unya nu hono mu a men kase me yade ya ne bekumie ko ho na nyame nam obai so ebesa yade bi se stroke, diabetes, hypertension, hepatitis A, B, C, D, E, typhoid fever, malaria, ulcer, peptic ulcer, prostate cancer enlargement, and yakaka hupi, bem, elpesa we bem one pass or bow person who chnia, the pamcho, bra, na yama drew, yadi at the count, na and some yadia, neck, I mean, said one, and a edubacro. Yawo kuma saying, Crabatam, you know, Oshim School Junction, Barakasa Quinaso, a Buakako Fodianso, Yabengao filling station, and Accra, Achimota. Petroleum Bungalow, just opposite Family Life International. Your number is 0246 518003 0246 518083 and 0543 320030 0543 320030. We grace gift for amane and amede edam afei multi credit savings and loans limited otimen kan say save na wini ekoso da bia me catch up say multi on to akrade sabi chacha wo na customers ne doso afi bia so be se oboya so enti ni waye ne say wo de achede a emu hwam efe bi te say Toyota Corolla, Toyota Yaris, Hyundai i10, Pragya hodo en aboboya na Pragya no ene aboboya no afi wo be che no edam sonko kura Pragan ye kuru so bi no a I said those days bon shaker no I see you see bi ni bi biankasa enu bi na aba efe pa me pa cho fa ho jim bi na de ntia me ka che say enye loto enu woto ne say achede no person de ma wo na ye do so ni nti no o ye ne say wa account dada no a ewo multi credit no akwese wo de 1000 ekotum kotwa coupons ni bi coupon do bi a betwa ama no asom 1000 ete se wa deposit 1000 nyame ya dom ye wan ni ye yudi no a wanya ka enso wa deposit sika na yen sankan ye wan no anya bi kura nso so a sabi okotwa be wanzam ho no anya ntwa wanzam wo mfa pieto usika eda ho na nso consolation prize bi te se televisions ghetto blast nom any electrical gadgets appliances you should you fear there that's a boy or your member and now your client or your customer now to start a bia definitely ubenya a consolation prize down so o dey ho edin me pato hwe echi akwan e 16 regions ni nyina multi credit yenya na headquarters e Bantama High Street ebio wo se yen save yen me credit account ni fixed deposit da dwadifo yen ke humum yenam miensa yenam enum yenam nson nkono fabero achekura na otwemienu ekora miensa so na ye besian agunsam unya no ba bia eno ane customer satisfaction is our priority. Kessben University College say yemesua de na ngumasua ne asesa wiase emfa won ne kwabana ne awoye emfa won ne ahofa wo na so ahwe yie sabio wanya book sense kakra no wamfa mpia common sense no a na bi ka kire bo se bra ye ko hwea niam nyina kire se woni common sense ya aputu you ntimi unique case back no kore so no efie nyansa any book kabomu a ugina bra ne pa be hwea de e wo Kessben University College wa ya adwuma amana ye wakono ye mu bi ye kasma ye ofe na pa so ye nsentwe adwuma TV so kasa radio so kasa ana talk show hosting atwere na pa so chef room na wo ya me pa cho radio TV and accessories ye be cho kama achakura we slow learner kora no 5 months 6 months na won so wa balam light ye che ni nyina bi ye number 0501 63 73 83 0501 63 73 83 Ultimate Fashion and Furniture Series, a touch of style. Kana mitaka se manwa wa mo se sia mi fe pa bankers. We share multi credit my we see do musi dress fan pa no do mo mofla na gbo mu kom na wa board na the shining shoe Queen Elizabeth Banquet standard shoe yen sent for my kuku amo o mo dress fan pa. In fact I was say dey be kom so na ni tin nanso na odi no e do akototo yie pa me pa cho utie mi a mokwa de ebo nanso aka de aka tie ni yie pa na sie hu yie pa. Ultimate Fashion say otunton tade near the wedding near the engagement near shakwa asori dinner dresses ahodo near the office a suit blazers Italian shoes slippers designer outfit bia ya opibiano. Ultimate Fashion say be ni low national high afi be ma what show them there na to twa them picture evan show but akoyo bible la ade a kire no definitely da chi bia no o ba besra wo na oba so manu say yes we a guy shane living room set pa ya e kasa ne ko no aduane kura dining table bi ho no ma appetite aduane ni sisu kura na entasue gina o ta kire ma ase ubetu ahima nkasa afei ye ba office ugege nyina achi ye ba yi akonye adamadwa ne si office da bi da me pa cho ye wo swivel chairs ye wo porch ye wo cabinet the CC offices CC office no na ye the dining table su ko ye fie ye wardrobes bedroom set ye living room set enye kama pa na enhye ye nmunyam ye wo class adum podium ha abayi kontonkona ma no run about be ya this year be gina etwie bi so a wo boda wurum no methodist for hon man ya udu hon na wo yira na wa frɛ your number no 0209136773 0209 136733 0209136733 Ultimate Fashion and Furniture Series, simply a touch of style. Nyame ya adomo a afi so odom fo ye mobo ya de se urade ma ye nkwa ma de nchi yen me ehunu ade chinimu na urade hu mobo 12 months emu or how esun ekom ene yare ahodo eba nyina se afi beto a me pacho menua na nkwa wonni de urade ase na hu nyanka so mobo me se ene ya me no kasa yi ye kofa akoda bi ogatem ene ya me no kasa yi oba bi na dwe se wo no de na koto bola so ene ya me no kasa ya akwa bi de ba bi onya bi ni na fo ne nyankopon ene beto mana ama wo mo urade na me so ene hwe sa afoi afia so menisa utususu apentade efe ahye wo ma opempabo ahye wo ma utususu apemo ne anwa se de be ya mo bedware mo kra e wo fie papa cho dwene agyanka wate atade na oba na hya wa hia mani emfansi ya se de koma wa hwe yi a wo papa ye no esa be no me ama ma ne kan wakoma ade a wuyi ma ne kan wakoma na urade mfa so nhira se de be ya next year wo be se hu fe no eno nko eyade mu enti mekasa tenti nyina ko wie se afi bia Kessben media ye fuma ponkon no ye tratafo ya trama mponten kuna ni agona ye twem jamase ye froma mponkono ko ene mambo bebi som ekodidi etonsa emomo se de sere ehwe mo afromu mma onza wo se aguwo enye oba don kwan de obenya bia peke ene ye 1 day old baby oho de obenya bia ye mfa nko na ye nkoma mampon bebi som na urade ehu ye mobo na ma adechie ato yen eti de obenya bia Kessben FM ye wo Kumasi adum uduru ho no mo a de wo bia fa koche na ye mfa nko uben enkran ne potem nso so a ye wo circle o travel da funa asida twin towers dan tem yunu bi wa ha fawura ha bosom pa yan sa de aba na minse tuturo trade am kwa mbasa yadom wo dane to ape obama ha obi doubt su bia eno so adane ato bibi chi wadwene a frɛ number simu bia me de ma wo bia 0249874495 0249874495 Pacho Fresisia, what the Kunisibobia, Naya Chobia de Befa, na Yakobo Yanka. Yamaduma, you see this year, 24th. Cabana, me imagine see at Tibasimu, near from Ponkunu, no Miki Suyan, near Manasan, a befa.
Sir Omusanium, no, the Fia Santia Timago, and I'm here in Timatuka Bedu Kumasio, Matra for Matra Mamponte, Kunani Aguna, a Jamase. Mampo kwe mikro. Oh, what a year. That's only na mwa na so akodu mampo baby so. Pempi edu kumu ha. Ɛhɔ na yɛto saa adwum no. Wow, abana wɔtwa pa nsima aduasa. Yaba baka yene honorable Emmanuel Manfo, member of parliament for Rikrom ebesin konwa. Nana for also MPP PP national chairman. Ebesin konwa no pay ewo Kessben FM studio sa. Na entoma ebisa no ebi eni. Amambani akwantio. Right champion say yemano enye top secret. Ana confidential. Uti honorable Peter Tobua osio. Say okohwan na call ni nche okoye day onumusuo bay odi aduane bay eno de ebetimen confidential. Na mom ne yafa yen taxpayers money a yesika ya jeje a mampani de ha elupre ana sabi okoba ya obo kasa de o say eye dedwa. Uti honorable koloso so mankom cheso da bi oni brown champion eya adwen. Ya ba be bisa Ghana fo o ma ne nyina ye dia ye nyina ne ekoto aba wiem na ye de asem mampani nsa say mfie nan wontoto ne emayen. I was here who ana yenya yeba ebetumi yebeka ho nsam kakra na eno da nchen so a venture capital nse pa yebo ho nkomo kakra e de besi a court abu ase to asika na untuae na ase ye court de bia nso na nipa no da so ane nam ho sa na mai motivate Ghana ni se e wo so otua to aban de ye mpuntuo ana se we de e court ye je na yensa na enya kan nti no yetumi nka so obi ye disika ene ye gyan no yeba sansan so nyina bi ka ho bi ena yebebo ho nkomo hi Kessben FM Kessben television ma chidwumedie ena muguso a mutie no madaroma ene yentra me di kwabena Akuoko Kwarteng wetumi afrem KK yesin konwa no pay na yadwedwe Ghana entansem ho yeba sesia good morning
92.9 Yawo afe woni e bi wi ase asonimu eba sa wayira kwanso akere ne pampa no bi asem ye obi asmo oni pada sani awon manwe mu wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to be bia nkemfa ho menso metene be bia nka me pema yeden nanso
Tony enkodi enkomo meba magazine penifo akukuda medimu akotri na Tony one of the key members. Tony Bajo, good morning.
Good morning.
Nampo media.
Radio morning also.
Adekwana Roma Odiaki Kessben 92.9 Accra Kessben 93.3 Kumasi and Kessben television. Ano paying komana yebo nano finance minister Komra sebedwem budget 2022 odikotu dwa any issues about by any key ones no na ayete sa santimantemo etwa yetua ede eba aban adakemu anase government ayiwa emu no enhyeda enso ani papa yebo bonkomodi bia de binum kan so eto no de omutua bi e wotema habo na emom companies do no ewo kuma tete say MTN Vodafone and a lot of companies no o made office won kran ha na wo mo etua eto tax no ntia hwe ya won kran ba wadwen say hanko an de no ba mi wa no na companies e kuma se no wo mo mother companies no na etua ha magazine for de modem so Mr. Antonio Pon nia abey mo so gutafo mo kan say
mini ko ye damasi chiamu ni motiefo nyina no pay asem ni nyina na mso ogbon fa no just unfortunate observation bi am say jare for ni mpanyimfo mani maso efiri ye ni akofinchi mra no ye commissioner general mra so na o makasa asem na ye chichiru match am several times by him wa say beti ne mu da so kasa asem no
okay
cause me I want to make a sensitive so magazine most container here na free takuradi any tema duty say tu ano ni nyina ko ka ankrafo asika ho enti revenue ni nyina ko ka ho no mkika bo anan kradi aye kakaka
okay
da mo pane say aka me yi ne ma no wotema o mo tro say we mi company no kuma ase ni atro ni atine da ko ka sankrejin for dia ho no mo ya say afene so a ta sankrejin ye dia be keto ase na o mo hunu na bio uko Accra Kotoka International Port a awo wo be o mo bi de ebesi for mo de ni ama free Dubai ni ade be nyina dodo na kuma se armo na o mo ba
okay
o mo tua se adu titi ni nyina won kan ni ade aka for de ho e di definitely kwa bia so no en for de be cause ross ni kuma se de fuel ka se won kan e do so si ni o kuma se e ti ka se sa ba ju o so ni nyina no en kan de e be do so as ni kuma se de and I said, okay, multinationals are what I Ghana had Munina, MTN any oba gadi mu a me konfo wo be ko no omba je se kuma sa no mu ti o mu ta no nkra no mo de certificate no copy awa be to hanom it is carrying na ko din nkra hanom
okay
so mo branch certificate no mu test kan nyina hanom no mu ti ada branches ni nyina hanom ne e se kuma se for nya bi ntia enti anya no kora se kuma se for yentua tax na mom sɛnea yɛahyehyɛ yɛ nneɛma wɔ ɔman mu hanom a Ghana ne nyinaa akɔdi nkran ɛno na yɛnua kurakonia no ti kumase atisi asɛ mu nyinaa akɔgu nkran hanom yi because wopɛ common birth certificate kora a yɛ sɛ ɔkɔ nkran yɛbie passport office wɔ kumase hanom a ne yɛnim sɛ nka akɔ kumase passport a office a yɛbɛtumi ayɛ passport ama wo in a day anaasɛ 3 days anaa week anaa number of days yɛbɛdi biara ɛnɛ wokɔ a wayɛ obi biara wie ne ase kɔ yɛde kɔ nkran yɛkɔsan aba common birth certificate kora yɛde kɔ nkran akɔsan aba nti agyigyis ka nyinaa ne de kɔka nkrafoɔ deɛ ho a definitely nkrafoɔ deɛ bɛdɔ so ase kumase deɛ
okay
ɛna companies a ne wɔ kumase aroma kɛseɛ KBS wood industry sawmills ahodoɔ no nyinaa shoe factory ɛne ɛyɛ nkoraa ne wɔ kumase aroma no ɛnam mismanagement ne nneɛma a ankɔ yie nti na ɛna concentration of power akɔdi nkranti no sisi a obiara fra aburokyire bala a obɛkyi kumase akɔra ne ne sika mu yɛ de no ɔpɛ so ɔyɛ adwuma a wɔsesa no wɔn ano ɔkɔ nkran massive businessmen akɛseɛ a no ɔmo wɔ ha no mu nyinaa I can say sɛ about 80% are located to nkran because of sɛnea yɛsɛ ayɛ nneɛma biribi ayɛ nkran ne nti no ɛnyɛ no korɛ da nti mpanyinfoɔ no sɛ ɔmpɛ sɛ ɔmo hu no kuro mu a henceforth obiara fi kumase no ɔbɛyi nneɛma wɔ port kyɛma anaasɛ kotoka a ɔmo nyɛ ɛmusa sɛ wo company na hene na wɔ na ɔmo segregation sika no na ɔmo fa yɛn deɛ no ɛhyehyɛ yɛn anim na afe no nso ne ɛhwɛ baabi a sika no dodoɔ ne ɛfiri ba titi a kumase adwadeɛ wɔ hanom nyinaa akɔda no bodwa company akɛseɛ no nyinaa ne wɔn mputa sika kɛseɛ ɔmbɛtua tax akɛseɛ nyinaa obiara kɔdi nkran nti ɛno nti na ama na aba saa nti ɛnyɛ nokorɛ da sasɛdere gye yɛntua tax
okay ɔbɔ dedi nkran no yɛnya mo hɔ ma nkran deɛ ɛtɛ ne sɛ adwuma no ne yɛaba mu enti kumase wɔ hɔ ɛna Kessben nkran so abɛka ho nti no nkra bata no na ɛdɔɔso bi koraa regions no bi
mokɔkora mudi kɔ because sisi a mopɛ biribi a bɛka sɛ mokɔ nkra na mokɔ yɛnkɔ sane
but yɛdeɛ yɛnkɔɛ ɛda so wɔ kumase regions no bi koraa bi a bi abɛka yɛ hɔ aduane mu ana hɔ nti no anɔpɛ me na wase na yɛmfa nsi Antonio Pon ɛyɛ Asantema Ntɛmo chairman ɛde maguta ɛna yɛne no ɛkɔdi tax ho ɛnkɔmmɔ kakra no amene Tony ɛnkɔdi ɛnkɔmmɔ mɛba magazine mpanyinfoɔ akuku da medi mu akɔtiri no a Tony ɛyɛ one of the key members. Tony Bacho, good morning.
Good morning.
Nampo media.
Good morning also.
Adekwana Roma Odiaki Kessben 92.9 Accra, Kessben 93.3 Kumasi and Kessben Television. Ano paying komana yebo ye nano finance minister Komra sebedwem budget 2022 odiko dwa any issues eba by any key ones no na ayete sa Asantema Ntɛmo eto a yetua ede eba aban adakemu anase government ayiwa emu no enhyeda enso ani papa yebo bon komodi bia de binom kan so eto no de omutua bi e wotem habo na mom companies do no e wo kuma tete say MTN Vodafone and a lot of companies no o made office won kran ha na wo mo etua tax no ntia hwe ya wo kran ba wadwen say hanko an bia no ba mi wa no na companies e wo kuma se no wo mo mother companies no na etua ha magazine for de modem ho modem so Mr. Antonio Pon ne abey mo so gutafo mo kan say
mini ko yedamasi chiamu ne motiefo nyina no pay asem ni nyina na mso abon fa no just unfortunate observation bi am say
mama better agreement for the penny for unfortunately back on free
okay
I'm an acatory none of these three now motiasi na journalist ko bisa and say papa saying it here and then we quickly rush to press
okay
for their own set of agenda there, nobody can even talk. Because if they had dealt with these three people, I've gone back said they sit now banner, hey, we someone all can and
okay.
We I know your obligation towards the Sierra. What was left and they outstanding I can say if you have or no they were saying that let's sit down and make a top up because and to move like a Nyama air cost.
Okay.
But as to the contract sum rent in the day, we paid it. And then the Akai SAB, I mean, if you're a trans and I say, agree on what will be in be the increments for a year. They sought for more than what they would allowed.
Okay.
But we have to negotiate with them on the issue of increments, not on the issue of outstanding rent.
Lawyer Kwanyadumapia, acting Ashanti Regional Secretary Dema MPP, and no Edin Komo. Lawyer, where's a Brebra man Kamanium? Some Kase Musibi, Emma Modia Soko Bo from Ewa Squaho Baby. I could say Mugusuna Munya in Tia, and I say one something.
Yegusua is about 20, almost 20 rooms. About 20 rooms, right? Last check I'm here.
Okay.
Our in front of Cadbury, who for Obio name Asuka. Ufri Asafu Airco Asokwa more no.
Okay, close to Garden City Radio specifically.
Yes. On your right side.
Okay.
Udra Akalonto and you do lent Akasi a bit flows because say no abusai.
Okay.
You see Adru say you be flow ground floor near start to say a call. First floor.
Okay.
That notwithstanding, no, it doesn't make it say what you be once and one. Until go mirror. If you rap, what's it say?
Okay.
Now, most of them tenants. The most version is say.
Okay.
Let's not on that say. Journalism. Maybe they go too far.
Okay.
Because Adena, what people say.
Lawyer, the okay kind na uya chumadria kobe be misa kakra. Unu say a original contest. With respect to chairmanship regional contest, maybe some kakra. Only say a chairmanship regional contest, na a beer. Tragically, no opponent for only be achieve or more a yana.
Don't divert the conversation.
I'm not diverting.
You are diverting.
I'm asking a question.
Messi media ni once media no I know. Yen stress on media no media ni information from one source. It is ethical.
Yamfanya politics and I'm yamfanya politics. Yet maybe sa hon a car. We say yan ye tuatono and I be a mampenia to quine. And now my missa. We say yan to Obama and some mampino. I was say you're subsidizing the comfort. Na baby obeko biano nenije na nejumedie kama. Homes and some at say, is it a issue when you can see a kahwasam and I say in the city and pay a better a home some kakra na yahre a ve yabako venture capitals and some no kakra na yabo boswa o my no sika yase no yase ngofon tuato public no e wa adwin bi se sika de ma ban no ya na empempi no aban enhweso ye ntina da bia na aban asa ba yire ese ye ntua bie venture capital bi omu gina court so omu ntua September 2020 na ye ending be sisa abresa no mu fakura no omu ntua nwie eno sansam kakra etesai mama honorable Dr. Mafo, member of parliament for Ikroma Kwaba honorable Kwaba
you sure bro
na bibia I find there
nyame tumi ntie
ya cho microphone no ben wa no ye ba me pa ba ne me wa no pa ma me ha ave me so ye ma cho conscience je say
you sure bro oh nyame tumi ntie
over Chrome call there
yeah boy home
ye bia kama ma me ntia o chairman a o san ye DC e wo MC bom honorable Kwame Ntua no pay ye mo ache na me ma honorable Nana Fori Owusu PPP national chairman Akwaba na efie ye fine there yes
I want to know by you kakra na zena wa the be di hun komo but there are some good news should be on the horizon ya yenyim bedo but there says bibia that's so poya hyehyɛ ya enya botara no kran bu pui into honor your one
okay daily guide front page papa ko syndrome wins US suit and I okay wasem na me so ba me bisa kakra bi na yenko adai
yeah first of all daily guide war coverage of suit na yemini US onye proportionate to one negative wicked sparing of the same law case also over USC. What the 4 days? It was front page by itself for 4 days continuous. Now, I didn't know, we didn't know what the import of it in that cluster, so many stories, and that Shahonum Kakari. The whole front page. Oh, yeah, this story.
Editorial policy.
The entire front, what editorial policy, Unya, we'll call 4 days straight, too. We'll call 4 days straight against the same US issue. In any case, should have to the loan, I'm not putting without any other issue on the front page. Because daily, you owe us. And with that, no query bad, no query critical. The truth does not need a dress rehearsal. No query critical. Will you sue? And maybe will you sue a friend a RICO Act? I don't know what they say. Al Capone now. All these mafia entities are over US. Breaking the cartel. RICO Act was for the cartel. Then these wicked people, Brim Group. What's your Brim Group? There's only one person in the group. Brim Group, there's only one employee. It's in the court records. Now, these people intentionally, wickedly manufacture series of accusations, wicked lies. But they forget that in the court of law, or a court of records, in some Kenya, you must prove. One of the statements from the judge in dismissing this case, in its entirety, there. The story was so convoluted and they couldn't see what they were even trying to say. And they say, what's a yeda? And now, come, and now, on the pan base or menu. And a man then copedo ye bibi, and never who there, or call honor or conumusu, natural, or pedonia hodin deba, and of fire, and of fire. The story they wrote was, the case was a useless case. And I said it from day one. Okay. But the intention was to try and spoil the man's international reputation with the international business partners because what ascribe a fraud and illegal transfers of monies. Look, if these things are sticker, you are finished as a person, as a family forever. This is what they put on the man. Very wickedly. Where Obi a lawyer with US. Obi a client with Ghana, Eugene Bank. Receive a ABBA. Wabi take over the bank. First set of payment out the bank. You in Ghana, you are benefited from the first set of payments. Gogo's first set of payment, you in Ghana are benefited from the first set of payment. Then this person comes to buy your debt. Also, what talk? They count 30, a company they will cut 30,000, will be 50,000. My bet talk with debt. Now, me talk with debt, me do say, I'm going to chase you US for activity in Ghana here, in Ghana's jurisdiction. The same person has taken it to the High Court in Ghana. The same case. Then you take the same case to the US. Then you add all type of useless documents. Look, the governor of Bank of Ghana should bow his head in shame. Because this case, he came to make a pronouncement in this case. Also, the courts in Ghana are slow and ineffective. Now, US courts are very effective. So he was excited there. Obi are taking the case to the US. That's what the governor of Bank of Ghana said.
But sir, no, Nana Mibao. Nana, Bajomizo. Yes. Minimza na woka Bajomiba. Nana Minimza na woka and Kessben media is not part of what you're saying. But what I'm telling you is this. Ebia, on that time, he made a statement. Nana. He made a statement at that time based on the evidence available to him. Sir, I'm not a spokesperson for almost say possible, sir. Yeah. Nana Matthias, I don't make a choice. Sometimes a possible, sir, based on factor available to you. No, wait me up pass some comment. But finally, baby, finally, baby. Finally, baby, and Amia Bedri. Baby, and Amidi. Bajo banana. Nana ho meba ho. Baby na media bedu ne se court no ebua. Endium wins US case. Now we said the delegate see at top front page. Da wa bono a etetia. And it's presided over by District Judge Thomas Maakye. Say complain by FRDN Bank Chairman Papa Kosundium Hunyana no yakeno. It's a good news. Congratulations. And he asem there. And Nana, yeah,
Use it,
yeah.
knows it.
Okay.
And me, and I'm vice president of Group Indo.
Okay.
I am a vice president of Group Indo.
Okay.
Supervising over 1,200 employees.
Okay.
At the time. And in my oracle day, I am feeling this heat direct.
Okay.
Now we shall for next work at the now papa and ye jume. Sa on answer was it we kabia kogu abroaching nazi on a channel a criminal nazi ascribing all type of things to such a noble man. And then what I didn't understand with the Bank of Ghana, why I'm attacking the governor near there. This is a private case between somebody and Indum in the US.
The gentleman person say maybe I wouldn't get the opportunity. No, maybe to be fair. Nana Matthias, I wouldn't get the
era of liability and lawsuit.
Matthias, but I wouldn't get the opportunity to be a Minya Bank of Ghana, Bajomba, Minya Bank of Bajomba, Minya Bank of Ghana, Mema Bank of Matthias, yeah, I know.
That the governor when the governor makes a pronouncement
about Bank of Ghana for
reaction, you are a player in the financial sector, and the government makes a pronouncement about you. Therefore, or you're very damaging in terms of reputation. This is where you lay. You are a financial person. This is your background. Okay. And when the man makes a case in the US, not even a Ghanaian case.
Nana Matthias, Mesa about you. Okay. And Nana Fori also PPP national chairman and delegate from page issue no maybe say no yeah Nana maybe say no keke eno ye ayi was the tip of the iceberg nti Nana bacho mayenko your topic na nkasa so we be san ba no so bio Dr. Wafa Kwaba na bibia I find there ayi doc maybe say issue a parliament president travels Honorable Brian Cham say a top secret confidential. Honorable Peter to so the okoye and your economy and DNA sabi aduani okodi die ye de ba ponti enye. But when it comes to say a kasa na boy play na kwa na say ya eno de o man no ho kwan say bisa mami ntio
yo mami chia wetie for na pe na me chia me constituency for room for any Santimai ne Ghana manyina asana mekoso no me gidi se de na menwa yi kan na kampesa meti ho ketua bi I think say matcha se yenwa pani Dr. Parkwasi Indum ne case ne baye no ne case no baye no yabobo hu bia nipa dodo no aka ho as na me gidi se court case na wa we ni no eye ade a eye ma no na eye ma omo interest
group in the
group ni mu na me gin say it's not too fair to say Bank of Ghana governor na samo kan ye no bia the way menua bashing and pay no me gidi say enye fair because sabi
I didn't say me man into us
one passing judgment so cause the US courts effective bia do kan ye no the SC are vindicating actually say because asem no be the court to Ghana and no be so they court to US and now the fancy is the same person they are court to US at the end of the day say you are honored to me ahwehwe asem nim ebua then if you are using timing as a stretch of a year then there be asem no kind and no say in that contest you know effectiveness no wenya because who are asem no fa ho no they open judgment And no, I don't think say Bank of Ghana governor try say ubua indum for.
Issues,
yeah. And I think say we have to be fair to him on that. They me person me come about presidential security. Feel say and Kenya Simbia say mano the your friend say attention yenuanum bi overstretch the honorable Brian Champon no. Why? Because the issues about budget on my penidia betu any a kwanya ye betumi afaso ayen hyehyeye ama challenges man yi face, particularly say mabunu adwumaye any or my can be pajan me dwin say nanka numom nsem bebre kan na say ye numom num na ya nkoso. Presidential security there menye expert in security matters that much nemum there me say na honorable Brian Champon can say so we heard they after all the office of the president auditor general so the report about parliament and whatever is the cost of travels or a year present and ubia a year wa no definitely the auditor general ebe audit report ninya ba in many cases the here no back to the public domain enti se okase yema sa presidential travels niema no enye top secret se uhwe nsem we ba ye se president or ne plane and now private jet and now drive or horn and say and near bebre or what mimi gidi say a babe madi the discussion Emma near my bread and butter issues as I say you focus on you to me focus on of course Obiang say as I say a makwa president Eyusu and Omai Sika wakwan boneso nemo no bibi efa or president apart from so executive or the head of state and the head of state ni image se o say din a sa din na o say no the sunsaboni ba o man so sebe se na o sorry na say o man pani wa kodi awu ana wa koye bibia enye onu ankasa as president na the negative in the banner so any maboni any edin boni ebe for your mind and untina we umpo we are yet no edubre bi a ye ma privileges send ye be ya eniema bi wo ho a ebetumi a shield essence o man pani no ye nipa entino eniema bi wo ho a ye betumi a shield no not because ye shield no say on fa ho nye boni na emom send ye be ya ebe protect the image of the country na institutions a ye dia to ho say omu na omu wo kwan say omu hwehwe eniema mu no omu tumi ye omadwuma no hwehwem it is okasa ye nya no top secret me gidi say that is the background. He is not trying to say obi say na duane obedi na we na yenya no me gidi say everything about the presidency especially travels especially in the context of say we are say terrorism any nema ba no untumi mfa umman panini umman hunsem bebre tututudwa sebe enye say yesi umman pani ko UN meeting no aba is fine. The public notice in that say the details of Niema Biwa send be protecting the security of the president and the image of the country in Intino and Niema Biwa we keep it to say you keeping it to your friends say ourselves in this context means as I say a mano top secret. The auditor general is there to do Nejuma. Say issues be bad not the auditor general raise here not a top public fine that one we have the to your friends discuss it but the way are sometimes you're bashing presidency and you near maybe no Emma apart from say ye good president n'animu ase no yes ye the good oman n'animu ase ebre oman no so ase enu nti na Oko US, I was just reading, baby. They are saying, there are people who are saying, US system, secret information are buying keeping secret, too much. There are people also in US who are calling for even greater transparency. But a bit so I know something, and the US, so to me, a day, a be almost to me advance, technologically, and maybe we are saying, nipa crowd, we are saying, yes, and Kautimo as someone chibi. Because o kasa bebre no na wo ka wutiri mu asem de on pe wo yesu no the more ati wutiri mu asem no so fa kwan bi so enti secret there from Bible days nyina no ya de a any titi nyina e wo ho edubre bi a sebe untumi nko abrochire na nko kasa abrochire Queen Elizabeth ye pesi ye bibia about ne life and I say tu kwan and a car aban the but no ya dan ya o man say a top secret it's enough for your tears say among yourself na ye no ma edubre bia ye mfa enko too much to the extent to say ye be ye niema bia be say o man no because sebi echina bi the President Akufo-Addo ni ho na say bia in the likely event say be after 20 years NDC candidate bi and a PPP candidate bi be president you don't expect to say you be catch ni say niema amoka say yenye president ni tu kwan a e bi kwa for womanya intelligence. You never know. Maybe they have even picked an intelligence. Edentina ko convoy ya ye kwa yetimi gina finfin baby na president na penny crow team no ni are changing the car. You see, these things are highly you don't just yes a president will move from here to here no answer O2 car na O2 play.
Honorable Binso said the bills of the president are borne by the states and now state in the tuya until nothing is wrong, sir. Meko US, me say $10,000. Maakye Ghana Parliament. How many see your mind and them? What's wrong with that?
Yes, no crese or mine and a bo friends presidency and I say my penny ehuka. No, it is not in doubt. Of course, so a president, the first gentleman of the state, the highest public officer, waha. Inti they are mine the bebon hooker. But what I'm saying is a position be wa. SSA ye protected not because of banning the bull be who cantino assembly I am to and this country will not have any secret and you will be demanded say Ministry of Defense your mining the yeni to Amori Ministry of Defense enti China Minister of Defense be catcher a two do Ghana for you and I say bomb do yato esi baby and I say amount cast and whatever. You see, there will never be in the global way na a classified information. Or man be any who crowd ufi no said near Kawde, but a do brebia, one casa ufi crown, near documents in Bokranoa, or no manatee. And so no, special beer, locker beer, odo documents, bitch. Any other now can say beer, a higher me, I'm a bushing for me. No, we are seno a you as a country, no, to me expose ubi beer and until now cause security in a beer red line, friends say red flag information be or only the president and maybe the top security you must know. Uba second tier, only cabinet and parliament must know. Uba from what? Sana we are security semno yashishano. Don't forget, look at what is going on in the West African sub-region. And then Burkina Faso, look at what is happening. Abinu Kre lose to control over the security system. So presidents move and it is informed by intelligence. Now yet mean can say because of accountability any adintino and untina or minus was state institutional audit. Otiase, and Saturday, because the National Security Officer, they be a Sika was spending on security intelligence in Ghana for Betuga because Ghana for Sika, there be.
Honorable Dr. Mafo, a member of Parliament, Edema, good people of Ofori Chrome, live on Kessben Television, Kessben FM, and I'm watching Kamamin call Nana Fori Usu PPP National Chairman Ho. Nana, Aqua Baby. Yes, my administration here about Timase because it to be unfair on my part, Governor Niha, na Tiha, na in as much as Mbajombo, in as much as emotional you are, no, na Matara say, Nana Mbajomba, no Matana say, Governor Kasem Oniha, and the Mbajomba, Governor Niha, Yalambastino, it will be fair on my part. So, let's proceed. I thought that you congratulate the Bank of Ghana. The work that was done in trying to identify the problem. Nana Bacho, I don't come a topic, you know. Bacho, Nana, share microphone, mame. Hello, Nana. You have had people outside the country. Nana Bacho, I'm saying, oh, yeah, the full fraud and the minute. We didn't have the basis for what we did. And the evidence is. Nana Bacho, I'm saying, oh, yeah, the full fraud and the minute. Nana Bacho, I'm just trying to say that I'm speaking from facts. But Nana Mati, yeah, Matu was here. That must be established. And the people that I work with, that I was not able to appropriately explain the issues. And I'm saying that look, this is a democracy of liabilities and what you say. And there's a court of law there that will be. What Honorable Brian is saying. Honorable Brian has a background in security. Into the issues with the president's issues, some of them being secret, it's up to the parliament. There must be subcommittees and committees that when you probe, the information too, you can't hide it. But these are the honorable men and women of Ghana, representative democracy, are Oshawanta. There's a separation of the executive, the legislature, the judiciary. And if the legislature overthrow the executive to come and account for certain things of the presidency, and they keep in secret, out of camera, and they go through those things and they satisfy each other with information, it's okay. It's not all information, nor the public. It is the nature of democracy. There is not everything out there that is for public consumption, but or they account to the legislature, because the legislature or a check on the executive. Okay. Only thing the democracy and to me, I support there. If the legislature, a subcommittee on the legislative body, will call executive to discuss matters of travel or certain pertinent secrets of the state, it cannot be so secret that the legislature cannot be privy to. Cannot be privy because there was continuity in government. Abiding banners or qua. Information must be continuous and people must know, especially the legislature. And so I believe that if what Honorable is saying is true in the sense that discussions via our public domain in bastardizing the presidency or otherwise, irrespective of the impakwa or should not be so. But the access to information in relation to what the chief public servant is doing, an in-camera subcommittee in Parliament should have the ability when the executive because any party A is in power, party B will be in power. And so you have to have the checks. The third most powerful man in Ghana, according to your constitution, is the Speaker of Parliament. And the legislature, where are him? So if the Speaker and his people wish to know activities of the executive, they have a right. But it doesn't have to be a you affairs. So as Doc has said, matters that deal with defense and what we have and all that, the legislature must know how much you have gone to buy.
because they are approving your budget and all of that as a system of check and balances. But it's not for public consumption. It's not for public consumption. So in the US and other places, in UK and all those things, they demand those information, but yes, in camera, and then you cannot come out to come and talk about it. And then you cannot come out to talk about it because you have sworn a certain oath. So me, in that regard, I think, Brian, so he has a background in security. And he's good with these things. There are people that I like very much. He's one of them. The statement he has made, I think, is right in the sense that on your information for public consumption, but it is information for the legislative consumption. Or the alcohol, not senior people would say, Asama Ekanana will wait. Maybe because they are there to check you. The legislature, you are accountable to the legislature as an executive. Even some of these interplay, I love it when right now you see the speaker wants to assert himself in certain issues, and there is an interplay between the executive and the legislature. It is building democracy. Or ye bibia oma ye democracy no konenyim otu or impuntu obem. Because the former speaker, Professor Michael Quay, before Obeye speaker, and I quote, direct quote, also the power of the executive is so much so that it controls the sitting arrangement in Parliament. That is the power of the executive, our form of democracy. Until it gets to a point that they check the legislative, or they was setting or check one, that will make sure that some of these issues are dealt with. So I agree that it's information for public consumption, it's information for the legislative function, for the people to be able to, for the legislatures to be able to know how you are spending the money and what you are doing, and possibly advice on some of these things as to how we can best do it. Because it's not about the persona as president. It's not about Nana Akufo-Addo. Yes. It is about the seat of the presidency.
Now, what do you make of impression AI to so politics kakrem Nanado the Ghana Sika high plane or two quine even though it's not about the presidency as a person, but in politics they are doing. Some people also feel so when we get the figure, maybe the Achirenko for some president also a protected public person. This was the figure a car or boy.
And I make I say the legislature must strengthen itself. Yes, the legislature must strengthen itself, and it's not everything, like I said, for public consumption. Because before I ever explain it to the public, they won't understand it in that manner. All presidents travel. All presidents do certain things. Until what we need to do is that, so if there's an issue of travel expenditure, plane small, big plane, how would the legislature want to deal with it in a policy direction or set something for all the people that will sit in that chair? And not just the individual. So when these issues come up, it's an opportunity for us to strengthen democracy. May run away from it, but the discussions should go on a higher level. And so what is the higher level? What is it that we think are reasonable things for in relation to the presidential seat, not the person? Because because once you give the person the mandate, it will business world. Let's say me hire as a manager. You have to go and do your business. You have to do your plan, your activity plan, and you have to cost it, and you have to put it together, and then you implement it. So you can't bring me in and at the same time hold my hand and say, I can't do what I think should be done under my tenure to do things. So those discussions, we should not sensationalize it. We making sure that we. You see, that's why my Dr. Mafu and his colleagues must be able to raise this discussion in the way on in a person specific. That what do we think we should do for the presidency, and what is it that we think that, because there are a lot of lapses.
Okay.
Back at fix the constitution, all that. There are a lot of lapses in our constitution that is room for a lot of things to happen. And so we need to strengthen all of these things and make sure that the relationship between the judiciary, the legislature, the executive, the independency of these institutions, you make sure that we strengthen those independencies, and then we make sure that the relationship, because only Ghana can benefit. All right. When we are able to make sure that these relationships are strengthened.
Nana Fori also PPP National Chairman and Honorable Emmanuel Mafo, a member of Parliament for the people of Fori Krum. Honorable Committee, and also a Parliament.
Oh, we are Committee on Environment. Okay. I'm the Chairman of Environment, Science and Technology.
Yes.
But I'm on roads and
Obi Tebrami, but not person issue.
Yes.
And yaba, you try one yaba, ebon some Unubia Akaso Kakra. And ya judge for Ghana for the first time. No, some years and traffic shemu. If it's almost in comfort in social media, say, just when you ga, state naman kam, you know, so Juma. Na mampeni any abino attempt ya omode ehye nkran na watimi de Dr. Opuni atum enti ma judges no yen for enhye mu yeba ebeba ho nkomo kakra abo no nkra pa usa edunsia me yeba sesia messages ahodo amode aba no so msandra bi wa kai be kenkan bi ama 0550596929 ye try ho ya
for name and you for money maso. If you cofinchi mra no ya commissioner general mra so na o makasa asem na ya chichiru match them several times by him what beti na mu da so kasa asem no.
Okay.
Because me I want to make a sense.
We are not in normal times. And yes, SSB MPP are buying at the COVID excuse and IBP. And the man here can and who did that and evidence no a back the air can. Anything, economies we are seeing now. Even the developed economies, first world economies. Now, see how UK almost allies so much for fuel shortages. I mean, say year provisions more de benya reform beboa reform for industry. Yes, I bring you can cook out more de bring you global supply chains in affected. Container prices ekosoro kwan ya faso edidwa we ase China for industries they provide inputs into manufacturing sectors of the world ni nyina are impacted, ports are congested, energy issues about China, supply chains have been disrupted, oil prices akosoro abro $80 per barrel. Any money I would do be someone who knows a friend going to be $100 per barrel. Osha, last and Bahamika ye. Emi say, ya na yetin a ye na a hunchable we are here, na Abishia MPP aban. If you say Abishia MPP aban cry, sunset, Nimdian war, na economic management yen intero. I want you na inflation na ye. Menu can say, inflation rate, even in COVID crisis, this for the interest rate, balance of payment deficit, economic indicators, na NDC for the crisis crying then. 2007-2008, the same thing, global financial crisis. That is the background. Now, a quabani, a befaso, a befrisa, which and we need to manage our debt levels to sustainable levels. So one I'm managing here, and I said they be the obobusiansa, and I mean, any pay to your true krum hano, Esha. Mamma figures kakra. Nipa 2.4 million out of the population of over 30 million, and it's your true krum. Companies are registered on mutua true, 45,000 per. Registrar General's Department, we have hundreds of thousands of companies and registered 45,000 per in a true. Individuals on my anchor juma are mutua true, a wukroma 54,000 per. Me who anchor juma, me jiri say, Yakase, ye buja, table top of 4, a mom yet to a mom tachi, a mom yet doing sporting idea, and where you saa sector ne informal sector na bɛboro 1 million ɛbɛ ko 54,000 pɛ ɛna ɛyɛ den ɛna etu ato ye wo biribi a yɛ frɛ no tax per GDP kɛse yɛ output nyinaa economic output nyinaa no wo de yɛ to a yɛ gye ne ekokyem a yɛ de nam 12.2%. Akɛse mu wɔ ha nkyekyɛmu dumienu ɛne akyiri pɔ mienu pɛ ɛna yɛ den yɛ de ba revenue. Sub-Saharan average yɛ Africa so oba below Arabs na Egypt ne Morocco no na average ne yɛ 16.5%. Na kɛse yɛ wɔ fom kra West African neighbors say Cote d'Ivoire, Senegal, Nigeria and most of the countries in the sub-region was China. What they compare developed countries in Israel omu nyina was China. Na kɛse omu timi gigi ɛtododo ɛyɛ den ɛkyɛn Ghana. Nipa yɛ adwuma wɔ Ghana 33% pɛ any tria tax. And the Osha statistics way, grim statistics way. Now they compare the global economic crisis health crisis, COVID, the economy, so United Nations, IMF, and Amansan Queen in Nigeria too. They say we are saying no ko baby or might be a stimulus package once US force almost 4 trillion and it is a one. Oko UK economic management. Physio me say omuka billions of pounds and so ne omu nyina do trillions. Sika omu hiansa na economy na aya restored back on track na nyesika ketwa. It is an crofo ya omu so rombo ebusia mukora ho kire wo mu. Nti se ho na wo akobọ bosia na wo dey recover. But we need to recover. It na kesa wo say ye dey ahabo ye yem. Na ye innovate na broni e kan say ye deploy unconventional monetary and fiscal policies. Because even first world countries in the economies they are even deploying some of these unconventional tactics. Because we are not in normal times. In Toka said the Ubun contact, when I first revenue, no, Sana offer so. That's a quite offer so a discount expenditure or fiscal policy, Sana offer so. Like I say, or manable forms untimi enko any because COVID edi yakwachi. Sustainable development goals are United Nations, as you hear say, yeah, ama koma ko form, poverty o here burubura ko form, ya pon within some ye ngumasu ye omo launch in 2015. Gains are making it towards reaching all the goals by 2030, all the 17 thematic areas. You know, I can say COVID abe erode 5-6 year gains. As I said, it is the SDGF and year it is a com and an I do 100 and you do 30%. You back to zero. So education, global access, it will be able access to education and you do 25%. As say you go back to 0%. We have been reset. And that gives an indication of a hunchena abawias and said it. And no, na ya say Ghana, yaba ye, or Mampani and out of Danko Kufado, and then Mampania be the Cheba Umiada Roma, and to Tria Modiaba, a walk, digital ecosystem, mobile money interoperability, the buyer, and ama 2020, yeah, over 500 billion transactions in Memo. Actually, say a lot of transactions across the world. Nipa thousands of people now. More informal sector no muntu tax na dey on transaction on mobile money. So it is a smart way of getting the untaxed, expanding the tax net. Said the be ya omuntu ato no omu betime den ababa tax net no no matua bi. Eti yenim se emoden yenim se emoya eto tua de enya de yesusu no wote lampo fo ba me na misua enso na mpanifo ni dwane ya baji lampo. Nanso ekwan ya befa so ya de behyehyɛ oman na no ɛno no
Kovi ɛno na ya na Ghana for bisa sɛ MPP in opposition musimo ba mbe move from taxation economy to production economy.
Yes.
Ti sɛ ya san ba taxation economy na sɛ ya mo ka kyerɛ opposition no nya no na mba ba mu ye
ekwa kositie ɛyɛ ahokyerɛ any COVID ne na this animal we aba because so hwɛ ayɛ ba yɛ no the main project ayɛ hwɛ ba ko sɛ yɛ ne yɛ one district one factory. One district, one factory, me no can say 287 factories and ekoso. And only production because first, second, and third industrial revolution in ano ekojaye. Sa factories ne be 104 ye wie. Ya she bi munso ahoden. Omudi ye adwuma. Kwabrada ko poultry factories ne ofom. Ye discussion mama na san gina no mahwe. Through our revitalization program we no. Exim Bank, any commercial bank, any ADB, and banks, any support, ama factory no. Yetime nya nyuma mako 150,000 and ama Ghana for. Enti wo hwe entrepreneurship program ayese de beba. Akuoko eka enema ye pese ye ne hu bia. Import substitution driven strategy any eba. It is taxation to production no. Because ye share that focus on industries ebabua ma yetime produce enema wo locally. Said be ya yen ko krasa na ema yen den. Emma eti wo hwa Ghana Automotive Development Factory aye de aba na senya Ghana Health Service work can say car hye wo Ghana almost 2,000 week here.
Now 1 minute. Sir, issues coming to your kakra.
We are there very careful in making accusations. This accusation about the judges and all of that, we have sat in this country. They're bastardizing all institutions. We must be careful because we call for arbitration. Okay. Then you're bastardizing the very institution. That means that the person is so cheap that his whole cost, his whole life, his studies, now all this leave a legacy for them, what build the needs in, then you reduce the man to a cow or goat or whatever it is. We have to be careful. Okay. Because I believe in Ghanaian institutions, even though we have ways to go. I believe that in the judiciary, every case I've taken to court, whether I've lost or won, I believe that the people are fair. I believe that the people have applied the law equitably. I don't think it is in the best interest to bastardize somebody for work because right. So let's be careful about how we do these things.
Nana Medasipa, I know Mafo. This issue quick one.
Certainly, me feel say careful. Sabi obi adwuma or conditions of service. Ono a oye judge no. Say ukaye na ebia condition of service what ye my judges no ye say abide to private car private jet ma and abide to private jet tama. That's a different case. But Article 71 constitution has a prescribable conditions of service. Until so far as said the judge the yaya manono or yaya mo within emrano. I don't think say it is fair to, especially when you impute ye say a dream be say or no because of this intino. Yeah, they know to her say uncle dear sem tia will be. Oh yes, they are not just say create your friend is say ma on mine for no GDR or more judiciary no o de o brenasi. And in so ebe kwa baby tia yankasa. It's a no dear. Casabria ye budget yanka may barbecue you start who juma. I bet Chile Kwanya
Kessben FM.
Now the Danko Kufuado are buying 2022 budget. In Shishaya ye day 2 horse a beboama mebunua omo university omo ideas omo pa kwanya sika no mo dia hye bibiase. Ye budget ye twasika dedicated 1 billion every year. Dia ma omo na omo dia ye sa adwuma. Eno na nka ye buy na ki bom na mabunu na hu se na do Danko Akufuado or dwene Ghana mabunu ho.
Okay, doctor, mesa mo babio na ya yesa topic ono so ya kansam. Ma me no wase na me mfa onsia na ye nko fast sports no emremo. Jo kan na pamfo betena se na omo the sports no abremo. Honorable member of parliament ewo for Krom and na for also PPP national chairman and yesi nkonwa ewo Kessben television Kessben FM 92.9 93.3 ede Kessben ma chijumedie ebremo bi di kwabena Akuoko Kwarteng KK yadamu nyina se emne hwe ene moniti a ade na sports and yede to aso amamwe. Good morning.
Asanu sia se ya emu didi eno